on my channel today, and we are going to be talking about a couple of things, and just like the stuff, skills that can actually help you to up your game. Right? It could be a side hustle, but along the line, it's something that will really help you along the line, right? All right. He's going to join us very soon. If you are just joining us, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ojeks-T, and on this channel, we get to talk about a lot of things. Get to talk about productivity. We get to talk about comics. We get to talk about politics, and we get to talk about money. Money is very important. Money is very vital here, and all that. So just like I said, it's just going to be like a very unconventional one, right? Where we get to discuss, and um, it, I hope it joins soon. So today we are going to be focusing on two industry basically, and the reason why I had to invite a special guest is because he's somebody that that does it, that specializes in what we're about to talk about. So we are going to focus on two industry. So the first industry we'll be focusing on is the um so the first industry we'll be focusing on is the photography industry, right? The video editing as a whole, right? As a whole, cinematography industry as a whole. And I'm live, just like I said, if you are just joining me, my name is Ojeks-T. Today is going to be an unconventional one. I'm just going to, just talk and, get invited guests who is a friend and a very good cinematographer, one of the best that I know, right? If you say that who is the best cinematographer in this country, I will not even mention MTJ Mori. I will mention clients with I know they are not as good as the person I just invited as my special guest, and he's going to join us very, very soon. Okay, I'm just trying to warm up. If you are just joining, welcome. And this is Ojeks-T, as you all know. This is Ojeks-T, and we talk about a lot on this channel. Come. You're welcome. Keep coming. And once you come, you just like the video because we really want to unpack a lot. And I'm just excited because I'm also going to be learning from it basically. So I'm really, really excited about this. I'm happy, like really happy. I mean, okay, okay. I don't know about you. I'm really happy because these skills we're about to show, we are going to focus on two today. And as time goes on, I get to invite more people that get to talk about things. So the two we are going to be focusing on today is cinematography and graphics design. Even though graphic design can be integrated right with cinematography, really, it could be a compilation, right? You could actually have graphic is a graphic he is a graphic designer and also okay, but majorly cinematography really. So he's a graphics designer. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Keep tapping, keep sharing. Make sure you keep sharing because we are about to explore. We are about to explore what, especially particularly if you're a student in Nigeria, we're about to explore what can actually help you to make your first million at least. right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Hi, you're welcome. Why is it not showing me? I'm supposed to show here. I'm not seeing myself. You're welcome, Shakibi. Thank you for joining us on um, today. Okay.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. Can you, I don't know if you can see me, right? So
I
let
can't
me,
see you.
I can't,
Yeah,
so I don't know what's going on. It seems. I believe. Today we are going to be, today is going to be unconventional. Thanks for joining us. I'm seeing some people joining, right? Robot song. I'm seeing, yes, Gerald. Yeah, keep on, liking this video and keep on sharing because we have a lot to talk about today. And Shakib, I don't know if you can still hear me. I think you cannot see me.
I can't,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
All right. So the same part, I don't know that part, but it's going to come up, I believe. All right. So the reason why I had to bring you to this show, right, to today's podcast is because basically we need to talk about some certain things. And the major theme of today, is speaking about how to actually make your first medium, right? Because making your first medium can be very difficult and hard, right? As particularly as a Nigerian, as somebody who's just starting out, right? And right, we are going to be talking about two major skills and that can actually help you to that can actually help you to to leverage within the social media space within the society we live in today, and especially as a student because I know how hard it can be for students to be able to to level up with their skills. So majorly today we are going to be talking about two things because I know definitely, just like I said earlier from the show, I said that if asked, right, the best cinematographer, right, in Nigeria. Definitely, I'm not going to call T.G. Omori. Definitely, I'm not even
So,
going to say Paris. I'm going to say Shaki P because Shaki P to me is basically like the best that I know, best of the best. All right, so today we'll be
uh,
talking about cinematography. A lot of people don't really know that there are some certain things that has a lot when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, when it comes, of course, there are struggles in every industry, just like we know. But we'll be talking about cinematography as well. What exactly is cinematography? Can you just throw more light, like just tell us exactly what cinematography is? If you have to define cinematography, what are you going to say about that?
first, can you hear me? Like, do you hear any tapping?
What is
Did you hear any tapping?
tapping?
Yeah,
What do you mean by tapping?
like I'm trying to one. Maybe my mic. Maybe you can hear me clearly. That's why.
Yes, 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 sure, sure, sure. You are very, very clear. Yes,
So
very clear.
mic, right?
Yes, 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 you are clear. Yes, very,
Um, cinematography is I don't know how to explain it though, but there are kind of like different aspects in terms of making videos. We have the cinematography line you talked about, and we have the videography line also, and we have the filmmaking line. So people tend to like mix everything together. Videography is different from cinematography. Cinematography is different from filmmaking and co. So what I do, yeah, I literally like do everyone in terms of depending on the kind of project I'm working on. So in the videography line, we are talking about wedding coverage and videography, wedding coverage, events, you know, um, shooting content for people, like just basic videos, like basic videos. Now, cinematography is cinema. So remove the photography that is in the front of that cinematography. Yes, we are talking about the cinema aspects. So that's why it's called cinematography. It's always like a standard filmmaking or cinematic videos. So cinematic videos in terms of music videos, films, um, documentary. So all those one lies in front of in cinematography. So you understand. So that's like the difference between cinematography and videography. So that's
Okay, thank you so much for that explanation. I also get to learn more about cinematography. How that cinematography is we trying to visualizing things and all that. So one thing I also want us to discuss is about the struggle, because I know we have a lot of people who want to get into cinematography, and it looks like the market is saturated in the sense that a lot of people are doing stuff. So how do you get to, because I know you're a very good cinematographer, right? So how do you get to leverage, how do you get to enter into the market, how do you get to enter into that space with trying to do the same to top your game, right? How do you do that?
mm, I would say cinematography is not that saturated like that. It is videography that is saturated. That's why I state the difference, because they are different. They are not the same thing. They are never the same
Okay.
thing. Videographers are the ones like they are very saturated, because anybody can be a videographer. Anybody can shoot videos now. Cinematography
Yeah.
now that not that saturated, because it deals with a standard, standard shooting. Not everybody is like, how many people is shooting movies or music videos like that. Normal people don't, but
Mm,
it's not like plenty as videographers. So in terms of the saturated
mm,
part, I would just say videographers are the ones that are being, everybody are like shooting. But that doesn't stop the fact that you can't shoot,
mm,
you can't do your own thing. You understand?
mm,
It all lies in front of the you have to be the best in your own best, like
mm,
the best at your best in terms of be good, be creative,
mm,
do things that
mm,
I people hardly do in terms of shooting.
mm,
Create your own particular kind
mm,
of niche of shooting videos. And
mm,
if you discover that your niche is, because you just, the thing is that you can't be the only one thinking of one thing, thinking of the same thing. Like there's a lot of people that are thinking what you even be
mm,
thinking. Yes, a lot of people.
true.
So that's why it's always good that once you have an idea, quickly put it out there. Let people eat it out before a lot of people like do the same idea. So do your thing. Just make sure that you very, very creative. And when I'm very creative, I mean sit down and
Mm,
think about
mm,
so many ideas that you can do, not just for
mm,
your own benefit, but for the audience. Let the audience
mm,
watch it to the extent that they love it, to the extent that it's not just about your own EG. If I'm the one that is like, if I shoot content, or if I shoot a video, yeah,
mm,
I don't
mm,
shoot video to impress myself. That's why
mm,
a lot of people, do the mistake of putting effects on their videos a lot of times. Like when they put effects, they believe that no, they are good. Okay, they are okay. The video, this thing. No, do this thing to the
mm,
extent that if you are not the one that shoot the video, what of the audience? Like
mm,
do it for the audience. Do you understand? Create the stuff for the
mm,
audience. But a lot of celebrities that are shooting music videos or videos here, they tend to create a very controversial stuff in their videos. to make their videos go
mm,
viral. Because it's not just about them; it's about
mm,
the audience. Know what the audience will like. So you understand.
mm,
So in movie
mm,
now,
mm,
that they will do a lot of sex stuff in movie, like there will be a lot of sex stuff because they know that the audience will want to stay to watch the video. You understand? Not that some of them are comfortable shooting the
mm,
sex, but because it will create a lot of highlights or views for the people to watch. You understand? For the people to
mm,
or movies that have a lot of action movies, in terms of shooting of guns, action fights. That's what because that is what people the audience want to see. Not that everybody are
mm,
comfortable in it sometimes, but they're trying to create a
mm,
very creative part that okay, let's be creative. Let us also impress our audience. You understand?
mm,
That's what creative is all about. Is art. Art is meant to be seen to the people. Art is meant to like for the people to look, it's for the eyes to see. Imagine when you are passing by and you see a very good framework of art. You understand? People will
mm,
like, they're like, ah, wow, who is this designers? Who is this person that I am created that draw this art, that draw this picture? That's because of a
mhm.
captivating the audience. Captivating the audience first. They can now so that's literally what I can say. Just be creative in your own way and be standard.
Mm. That's very great. Thank you so much, Akimi, for that. I really learned a lot. Maybe I'll also get into cinematography soon.
No,
But okay, so I also want us to talk about the success part of it. For every industry comes with their challenges, definitely. They come with their challenge and their success part of it. But you know, and the reason why some people get to run away from some certain aspects from certain industries because they get to see the challenge first before the success. And they don't know that, before you get any success from any industry, which includes, the content creation industry and the entertainment industry, there are a lot of challenges to it. Right? Um, there are times that you get to do stuff and you probably don't get to see anybody watching your stuff and all that. So there are a lot of challenges to it that more than what we can see. So and I want us to also talk about the sources. I think if the success stories are being spoken of well, right, in those industry, a lot of people try to into it and having the sense of challenges. There'll be challenges along the line, just like you said. That. So can we talk about the success part of it? What see how lucrative, or let me put it this way, how lucrative is it? Is it very lucrative? Is it that it's just something that you can just do on the side? Just like a side hustle, something is it something you can do like full time that okay, this is the only thing I'm doing and it's making much money, making me a living.
Let me just state one thing. Just have it at the back of your mind that anything entertainment shouldn't be it's not like a full time stuff. Like you're always going to have a side hustle. Entertainment shouldn't be the first or the only thing you do. So when we're entertainment, I'm talking about music, I'm talking about videos, I'm talking about photographers, I'm talking about influencers, I'm talking about actors, actresses. Because entertainment is a very, very crazy industry. Like inside it, there's a lot of things that goes on there that could um if care is not taken, it could be a downfall some cases. That's the negative impact of it. Share you understand? It could be
Mm,
and if you're not a very smart person, you can't just choose only entertainment for your stuff. Make sure that you have something that you can be doing, like a side stuff you can be doing. Because if entertainment, in terms of entertainment, it has this thing whereby if you are getting there, if you are successful at, at that particular thing you are doing, there's
mm,
always like sometimes there's always a downfall sometimes in terms of entertainment or
mm,
arts or anything creative part. There's always like something always happen at one point.
mm,
So If you are trying to do like anything, just have it at the back of your mind that anything could happen. The success
mm,
impact there's always going to be a success there. This is very lucrative. Yeah, you will
mm,
see we are enjoying the whole stuff there. If you are already like blow up, you have already like got into that stage whereby everybody know you, your audience know you, maybe a videographer or cinematographer or a music artist or anything.
mm,
You'll be there will be a lot of success in it. But if care is not taken after
mm,
like there's any mistake on your journey, it could draw you back to start all over again.
mm,
That's why I say entertainment initially, it's not that it's sometimes it's always like a full-time thing and sometimes it's not. So it's always advisable that when you are doing your stuff, just make sure that you have something else you are doing. You understand? And
mm,
in entertainment line, I will just say not all of them
mm,
as like what they call this thing, like a full time thing.
mm,
I'll put it this way. Maybe creativity or art or anything, not all of them is like a full-time thing. And some of them are full-time. I'll
mm,
state one example. Novel, all these story writers and novel
mm,
writers, story writers now, they are is like I would say they are not I would say let me just say it's a full-time thing also because I don't know about now, but back then it's a full-time thing. Not that now that AI is taking over now. We're talking about writers.
mm,
We're talking about novel writers, story writers, and co. AI has come along
mm,
now. It's a problem, small problem. But the problem now is that you can only face is trying to make sure that your own is looking different. That's what I'm talking about creativity.
mm,
You understand? That's all that is on
mm,
creativity. So all of them, yeah, anything has to do with entertainment has a success in it. If you keep doing your stuff,
mm,
keep in everything, you will surely be successful and it's very lucrative, it's very, very great. If if you blow up at one point, the money in entertainment is extreme. You say you'll be scared like no, like the
mm,
money is wide, like very, very wide. But that's if your success is a success and you still have to
mm,
be careful on the journey aspect because there's still a lot of downfall too to it in
mm,
entertainment or art or creativity or movie or music or anything that
mm,
does art itself. That art, yeah, a lot of things are involved. You understand? And um because the and also yeah, not
mm,
all of them, yeah, has like a downfall to it. Because if I reason some
mm,
of those things that art, there are some things that I feel like they are not there's no a downfall in it also. But also let me
mm,
just put it there's a lot of downfall in entertainment too. If care is not
mm,
taken, if you know what you are doing, if you think that you know it all, if you think that you can escape the bad faces on the journey, because that will surely happen. There's no success that doesn't have its own backstory. They are trying to get up, they
mm,
are trying to like get to the sky or trying to blow up or be successful. There's a lot of bad stuff or negative stuff that will be happening on your journey. So you'll be the one to have to
mm,
overcome it. It's like a phase. Without passing that phase, you can't get to that place initially. So just make sure that you do your own thing and also just have it at the back of your mind that anything can happen. That is why it's always advisable to get something else that you can be doing. You understand? It's always
mm,
advisable. Not that
mm,
it can entertainment anything as if with art or anything. It can get you a house, it can get you a car, it can
mm,
get you an lasting money. Yeah, that depends on you, on how you try to how you choose to undo the success you have at hand. So that's basically everything.
mm. Thank you so much, Akibi. It's just like a proverb that says that do not put all your eggs in a basket, and we really, really learned a lot from that. Keep tapping and keep sharing, guys. All right, we're getting this to a lot of people. So, one other question I also want to ask you, right? Because we are still going to bring you up to still talk to us more in depth about cinematography and you've spoken to us a lot, right? We still need to learn more from you. Right. One other thing that you still need to talk about, you spoke about AI, right? Integration of AI with entertainment, and not just with entertainment. Right, AI is being integrated with so many things that it's now kind of complicating things, right? People get to do some certain things that they used to employ some people to do for them. They get to do it by themselves, and it's almost look as though, right, is reducing, permit me to use the word, the steez, right, is reducing the steez of some certain industry, right? For example, I remember that some people will go to the university to study typewriting as a course, but typewriting is no longer in use again. It's just outdated. So people will go to study maybe some certain course like some certain stuff. Because I remember I saw a particular AI tool online of how that you can actually generate like an ad video for your business even without getting to employ a
Yeah.
videographer or a cinematographer just to do it for you. You know those things that they'll pull, like you have to get gadget and have to get things before you can get, and you pay them big money to do it for you because it's something that it takes hard work to be able to do. So what is the
Yeah.
impact of AI? Because it looks like AI now is taking is belittling the hard work of people, like something that you to take you days to think, to reason, to do. Now AI can do it within just minutes. So what is the impact of AI on that industry? Is it impacting it negatively or positively?
Mm, I would say positively. I actually thought it was negative before until I thought of it in multi.
Okay. I think I lost connection with you. I don't know if you can still hear me. Shakibi, are you there? Okay, can you hear me? All right. Okay, so you were saying something about yes. So what I would have loved us to do, right? Because of the connection, and the connection is not too is very bad over here. So what I would love us to do is yes. So what I would do is that yes. Um So we'll continue this. Thank you so much for joining us, Shakipi. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to continue with the integration of AI with this entertainment industry as a whole and how it has affected it, right, whether negatively or positively. So we are going to continue with this, and I hope you honor us by joining our show next time to be able to talk to us next time about the integration of AI with entertainment industry, right? Shakibi, can you hear me? Okay. We are going to close this show, right, because of the some certain things, right? So, but then um, we are still going to get back on this. Yeah, so we are still going to get back on this topic much more to talk about the integration of AI with with the entertainment industry. So, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate what you do, and keep on shining, Shakibi. Thank you. All right, everyone, bye. So we get to see you in the next live, and I'm going to add it to our post. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.